John Middleton, for the love of God, put the Harry the K sign back up, because the way they lose, at least when this losing streak, which has now reached 9 games, most of those losses were ass beatings, to where frustrated, of course, wanted to, lose your mind, of course, probably was going to say something different, but don't want to get too explicit. Today was just tease, 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 tease. And I'm not going to be naive and say there aren't positives from this game. Alec Boehm looks back. Now, back for Alec Boehm is an average major league hitter, but at what he was before, you could take whatever you get. Adolis Garcia coming in and hitting that home run. I will give Rob Thompson props for pinch hitting Garrett Stubbs because you knew you had Marshawn. Good move. But overall, you saw a lot of the same. A lot of defensive blunders. Trey Turner's awful, genuinely awful at shortstop. What I will not blame Trey Turner for is his defensive positioning in the second inning. It was a double play depth, and he's all the way playing normal depth at shortstop. And a line drive gets hit to him just out of his reach. If he's playing remotely close to where he should be, that ball gets caught. You save Sanchez some pitches, and maybe he doesn't look like one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball. I don't know what's going on with Christopher Sanchez. I genuinely don't. He got lit up like it was no tomorrow, to where you already dug yourself in a hole. But, the Phillies fought back. But then for what, dude? Just to lose in the 10th inning and deplete your bullpen? Brad Keller, genuinely, you could go to hell. Like, you have no freaking balls. This ain't Chicago, dude. This ain't that lovable Cubs crew. This is Philadelphia. And if you ain't got the balls for Philadelphia, why don't you do us a favor? Take your bags and start packing. Because a reliever's job when we're going down, when we're losing 8 straight games, and we need you to lock in, is to do your damn job. He just might not have the balls for Philadelphia, and it's very unfortunate. Bryce Harper, like the baseball gods, the Harry the Cows curse, whatever the hell it is, he missed that ball in the 9th by inches. Inches on the barrel, it would have been 10-7. To where, I hope they use this as momentum into Atlanta, but you're 8-17. It's not like a heartbreaking loss in June when you're still 3 games up in the division, or hell, 3 games back. You're 7.5 games back in the division. I don't even know what the Braves and Nationals did today. You might be 8.5. Nevertheless, you've dug yourself in such a freaking hole. You might be cooked. And then the Rob Thompson move of putting Kyle Schwarber back in the 2 spot, putting Trey Turner back in the leadoff spot after one day, because when we cut it to 6-5, who came up? Trey Turner. Now, granted, Kyle Schwarber went 0 for 4. His swings look terrible, but maybe if he's in that situation, I damn sure trust him more than Trey Turner. Trey Turner's done nothing. He drew a walk. Cool, great at bat. We're paying you $300 million to draw walks. We're paying you to do your freaking job. And then defensive blunders are just unfreaking believable. I, I mean, this is just despair. This is heartbreak. I don't know how they feel in the clubhouse. Because Rob's going to say, they put up fight, and they did. Genuinely, they put up some fight. I'd much rather, even how heartbreaking this loss is, I'd much rather lose this way than another 10-2, because at least there's some glimmer of hope. But the problem that I keep referring back to is 8-17. This hole is almost impossible to come out of. You got a series in Atlanta. You got Painter versus Holmes. Like I said on Sunday Night Baseball, should be a win. We'll see what happens. You got Wheeler on Saturday. I think he's versing Chris Sale. And then Sunday, who do we have? I don't even know who we have, dude. At this point, to look ahead all the way to Sunday, when the Phillies haven't won a baseball game, 9 straight losses. 9 straight losses. Yeah, I don't really have much for you guys. I mean, Alvarado came in. He looked shaky, but he got the job done. Tanner Banks, obviously, you can't put anything on him. He came in, tie game, runner on second, ghost runner, not putting it on Tanner Banks. Chris Sanchez, I think, is going to be fine. And if he's not fine, I mean, if Christopher Sanchez is not Christopher Sanchez, this team isn't going anywhere anyways. Yeah, this is deflating. This is just this oh, man. Probably the first time I'm at a loss for words, genuinely. But got a ball game tomorrow. Win a baseball game. win a baseball game, please. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. Like, are you excited that are you excited? What the hell am I saying? We're 8-17. Are you excited? Are you thrilled? Are you at least happy that they fought back? Or is this just another Phillies loss, another heartbreaking loss to where you don't have any faith in the ball club? I don't know, man. I really don't know how to feel because, like, logically, probably when I calm down, I look at the game in totality, see a lot of good things, obviously, saw a lot of bad things, especially from the defensive side. Again. But it's much better to lose this way, even how it hurts more in the moment, genuinely. But this is probably a much better way to lose going to the season. But for the Phillies to get out of this, they got to, on a run that they're on now with the 9-game losing streak, flip it around and win 9-10 straight. I will say this. When the Philadelphia Phillies went to 25-32, I believe on June 2nd of 2023, their last loss before they went on the run, they were down 7-0 and they came back and they lost a heartbreaking 7-6 game against the Nationals, to where maybe they can look back at that and be like, and build off that. You got to go on a run, man. You got to win 6, 7, 8 straight games, or hell, win 6 out of 8. And I know that's going to be a tall task, especially where this rotation is. We are getting Wheeler back. Taijuan Walker's gone, thank God. Just hope. That's all we have. Genuinely hope. And that'll do it for this episode of Baseball for Maniacs. And as always, go Phils.